Welcome to another Comedy Moments with Christina.
Hello Squad Famz. Joining us again is Christina. Let's see if she can keep the funny up. You guys are really loving this, so here's some more.
Thank you for that great introduction, Wayne. Thank you guys for joining me again for more Comedy Moments. You all know, because you're watching this, that I have a YouTube channel, okay? And one of my old employers used to call me Jack, because I'm the jack of all trades. So I do just about everything on my channel. So one of the things I really love to do is crafting. But some of the comments people come up with are crazy. So I made this item and I called it a tulip wreath. And here's what it looked like, right? So, and this woman was like, oh, it's pretty and all, but you can't call that a wreath. Wreaths are round. I'm like, wait, I'm round. All this time, I didn't know. I'm not fat. I'm a fucking wreath. All I need is a bow. Maybe I should do an impression of what that tulip wreath would tell that woman. Merci beaucoup for calling us pretty. However, sweetheart, we're hot glued to this board, and you're even stiffer than we are. There's a few other words I'd like to say to her besides stiff, but yeah, moving on. Talking about stiffs, I called my financial advisor and I was like, hey, I'm thinking of taking some money. I'm broke. I've been out of work. My back hurts. YouTube won't pay me. So I don't know. I got to take some money out, right? And he was like, oh, really? I mean, how are you going to retire if you take some money out now? I'm like, dude, if I starve to death now, how am I going to retire? I mean, really, if I die tomorrow, my son's just going to piss away that money on all his PlayStation games. So, I mean, really, it's better that I use it to eat, no? Talking about being broke, my parents were so broke. I'll never forget the day I asked my mother for juice like all the other kids had. And she was like, yeah, you know what? I'll do one better. We'll make lemonade. And she gave me a whole thing of water with a drop of lemon juice, a drop, and maybe 1 grain of sugar. And she was like, here you go, lemonade. And I was like, this isn't lemonade, it's garbage. Yeah, do you want to hear another broke story? So we had this door that was all square glass panes, and I'm playing hide and go seek with my friends, and me and my one friend hid behind the door, and we're looking outside. You could see through this glass, right? And our friend got tired of looking for us, and she sat right on the stairs in front of the glass door, and we're like laughing, and she can't hear us. We leaned up against the door and my hand goes straight through the door. And I'm like, oh my God. And I have all these cuts all over me. So I'm screaming. My mother comes out and she's like, oh no, we don't have any Band-Aids. Let's go to the neighbors. And I'm like, we don't have Band-Aids? So I go to the neighbors and she washes it up and she's like, I only have these round Band-Aids. They're perfect for all these little cuts. She put 152 round Band-Aids on me. I looked like I had some weird disease of sorts. I couldn't believe. Anyway, and I mean, being broke had some perks. Like, we would get all the hand-me-down toys from all the rich people on the block. So I'll never forget, one of the neighbors down the road gave us an apple. A plastic toy Fisher-Price apple that had a bell in it. This thing weighed a ton. Do any of you remember this? The only thing it was good for was me knocking my sister in the head and then my mother practically knocking me out because I almost knocked out my sister. So yeah, the toys back then, I don't know. Talking about cool toys, my father wanted boys and he got 2 girls. So we got all the boys' toys, G.I. Joes, those little figures with the parachutes that you throw and off your bunk bed and stuff. But my father was not good with getting gifts for anybody, never mind just us girls. I mean, between the laser tags and all this weird stuff he would get us for boys. My sister liked it, but I'd rather have had a Barbie or a Cabbage Patch. But anyway, so my father would get my mother the worst gifts. So bad, I thought she would divorce him one year. Oh, man. So, yeah, one year my father decided he wanted one of those hovercrafts. They had just come out, and they would go in the water, and it was like remote control. And he so wanted one. And my mother was like, no, we don't need that. What are we going to do with that? We don't go anywhere to use that, right? So, my mother's birthday comes up, and what does my father get my mother for her birthday? The hovercraft. My mother almost killed him. She's like, and what are we going to do with this? He's like, well, let's put it in the bathtub. The girls are going to enjoy it. She's like, it's my birthday. And we put it in the tub, and basically it only had 2 inches either way to go. That's how big that hovercraft was. So, yeah, we didn't get much use out of it. I think maybe twice in the tub he put it in there and sat and watched it. So, yeah, that was bad. Talking about bad gifts of my father, never mind. What about no gift? Here we are opening presents Christmas morning, and everybody has a present. We were poor, so maybe there was like 2 or 3, mostly socks and shit. But anyway, so my mother didn't have a present. So I looked at her and I said, Mom, were you bad this year that Santa didn't get you anything? Oh, man, she was so pissed at my father for not even getting her, I don't know, a spoon or one of his crazy, stupid presents. That was it. Every year after that, she bought herself a Christmas present and wrapped it and said it was from Santa. So, yeah, if you men are out there listening, make sure you get your wife something for Christmas and don't get her no shit that you want for her birthday or you're going to be out on your keisters, let me tell you. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. They are gonna yes, they're flashing me. So it's time for me to go. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Well, there you have it, Squad Famz. So Renee? Should we do another bit featuring Christina? Let us know down in the comments below. Until the next time, thanks for watching. We will see you on the next adventure.